The Best 96.3, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano with your news for today, October 11th, 2011. Every year, thousands across the nation make their way into doctors' offices and clinics looking to get their seasonal flu shot. Everyone who gets the shot expects little to no side effects. But for one woman in San Antonio, improper sterilization put her in the hospital for 3 days. The diagnosis? Cellulitis. Cellulitis is a skin infection caused by bacteria. Normally, your skin helps protect you from infection, but if you have a cut, even from the tiniest prick of a needle, bacteria can still make its way into the skin and possibly spread to deeper tissues, making the area swell abnormally and can oftentimes be painful. A representative from the Texas Department of State Health Services had this to say on the issue.
If there is any side effect that is the most common from the flu vaccine, it is redness of the skin, which can be defined as cellulitis, but it's usually self-limited.
Self-limited meaning a person can heal on their own very quickly. But in order to avoid even the slightest infection, proper sterilization is most definitely required. And persons getting their flu shot should be mindful of proper sterilization techniques.
Proper sterilization for any vaccination is going to start with an alcohol swab that cleans off the skin. A sterile needle is used. The needle's not laid down anywhere.
Depending on the severity of the flu season, anywhere from 4,500 to 10,000 people die from flu symptoms each year in the United States. And the Texas Department of State Health Services says
the flu vaccine is very safe. So really, when you look at the risk versus the benefit is way over to getting the flu vaccine than any risk that may come from a little skin infection.
Yesterday afternoon, Val Verde County Sheriff's Deputy Gabriel Garza was called to the corner of Hamilton Lane and King Drive. Upon arrival, Deputy Garza was met by the complainant, who stated that she had something that looked strange to her and wanted Deputy Garza to take a closer look. Deputy Garza was shown several bundles that were in a shed at the back of the house. After further inspection by the deputy, the bundles were found to be full of marijuana. The total weight of the bundles was a staggering 805 pounds. The marijuana was seized and the case is pending due to further investigation. An 18-year-old female was arrested early yesterday morning after Sergeant Cliff Hutchinson of the Del Rio Police Department noticed a vehicle traveling the wrong way. As Sergeant Hutchinson was attempting to pull the wrong way vehicle over, he noticed another car coming straight on. After narrowly avoiding a head-on collision, Sergeant Hutchinson flashed his lights to try to get the driver to pull over, but the driver did not cooperate. After continuing for a short distance and making another turn onto the wrong side of the road, the driver came to a stop.
The vehicle eventually came to a stop at the Motel 6 parking lot. Sergeant Hutchinson discovered that it was being driven by Lisbeth Yanez. She was eventually arrested for reckless driving because of her driving in the wrong lane and nearly causing a head-on collision.
There was no indication of intoxication or a reason as to why the 18-year-old was traveling in the wrong lane or why she hesitated to pull over. But Captain Knoll suspects
it's unknown and maybe whether she was just an inexperienced driver or not paying attention to the roadway.
You can catch us every weekday at 5 p.m. with your up-to-date, up-to-the-minute local news. Follow us on Twitter, KTDR-FM, or on our webpage, thebestktdr.com. With your radio news, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano.